Mother?
Ashanti.
You could come home.
I can't.
Father misses you. I know he won't say it, but he does. He's back at Columbia now, getting ready for the semester. Well, maybe he understands that you would rather do anything than admit this part of your life is done.
Some discrepancies within those reports. The OPA denies it, but there is the possibility of some ships making the transit without being officially recorded.
The science ship that was attacked.
Why?
It speaks to the larger issue of the security threats from the belt. Higher than that?
Not much.
Christian, you're on Luna to do a job. It isn't this. If you'd prefer not to be involved in these discussions, you're more than welcome to submit your thoughts in writing.
Well, Nancy's kind of wrong. In the wrong for that. Like, it is Inaros that's involved in this whole situation. I always had a feeling he was the one purchasing all these things from Mars.
Monica? Monica, can you hear me?
She can't.
Well, she's loose now. Seems a little easy, you know? Like someone wants her to be free. Someone's like doing a jigsaw on her right now. They left that box there for her so she can like maneuver her way around this hole that she's in. There's a bigger picture here. Oh yeah, she's definitely in one of these. There's no way you're finding Monica. She's in a container somewhere, just... Yeah, that's impossible. Running out of oxygen.
We don't need to ventilate her air while we're saving her life.
You know I work in space, right?
It's definitely not that container.
This
Was
is
that
carrying
coffee?
live soil. That's why it had atmosphere. This isn't the right container.
I think it might be wraps to Monica.
Trying to figure how you're gonna get back out?
Everyone knows Amos Burton's been dead for, what, a couple decades?
Around here, there's only one Amos Burton. What the fuck are you doing, Timmy? We had a deal.
Timmy?
I'm gonna need to change that deal.
Fuck you. I made sure Lydia was taken care of her whole life.
Once he's died of natural causes, you can do whatever you want. Lydia would not want him sleeping in an alley, so I don't either.
You scared the fuck out of me coming to my place like this.
That was not my intention.
Yeah, the old guy can stay. I don't give a shit. Hang on, we'll drink on it.
Eric, you don't have to test me.
That's why I like Eric. That's why I like Amos. Amos is always like street smart. Like he knows exactly what's what. Even when like, cause the dude offered him the gun just to see if he was gonna take it. He knows exactly how to handle himself in certain situations.
You've changed. You remember when we were just street trash? Sitting on the docks, watching the shuttles leave? Burton's fake ID won't hold up if you get arrested down here. It'll lead back to me. I've got a lot to lose. Next time you go up the well, don't come back. I love you, and I miss you, I do. But show your face in my city again, and I'm putting you down.
Oh, she's all out of oxygen. Well, damn.
You just got a dose of hyperoxygenated blood. It packs a wallop. We never would have found you if you hadn't put a hole in your seal, so good job.
Why do you think the science ship was destroyed?
Bad things happen to good people.
When was the last time a Belter pirate took down a ship in the inner planets?
Maybe something to do with the mission the Asami was on.
That would be the place to start.
I know what you're doing.
Is it working?
What you did today was hard. When you're hurt, hurting others is easy. When life has not treated you with kindness, doing the right thing anyway always takes strength.
So this is Lydia. That's definitely Amos.
Chrissy, I'm gonna need a favor. I'm getting ready to go back to the ship, and I'm not coming back to Earth ever.
Chrissy.
There's someone that I should see first, and I'm gonna need your help arranging it.
Who does he want to see? Alright, so that was The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 2. Man, this was an interesting episode. Obviously, we're still with the side quest at the moment. Everyone's got their own little thing going through. We haven't seen anything on Naomi this episode, so we'll probably see that in like Episode 3 or something. But yeah, Drummer's got her own little crew now by the looks of it. She's kind of doing her own thing. She's kind of thugging her way into things as well. Like that one dude in the beginning was like, nah, you're not getting in here. This is our territory. We run things. So she gave him a few shots here and there, and then they eventually folded, and they're like, okay, you got this, Drummer. We answer to you now. So she's doing a little gangster thing right now. So yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see where Drummer goes with this. She's got like I said, she's got her own crew right now, and obviously she found Klaus Ashford's ship. Like, she was looking for it for quite some time, and I'm sure she's probably gonna find something or message from Ashford, probably saying go after Marco. I think she's still gonna be chasing Marco for some time as well, and she's gonna bump into Naomi eventually. Then we got Amos and Charles. Amos is looking after Charles, old dude Charles, who like took care of Lydia. Well, basically Lydia's ex-husband or boyfriend or something, but he was there for her and such. So I knew Amos was gonna try and do everything right by this old man, and like he said, once he dies, then Eric can pretty much take over the apartment. So yeah, that's Amos's little side quest at the moment. Who's he trying to see? That's my question. Who's the higher up that he's trying to see? Also, the word "care", does that mean you in Belter, in Creole? Does it mean like you? Because I remember like Diogo used to say "sasa." I know "sasa" is understand, but then it's "sasa ke". So is it like, do you understand? Is like, does it mean you, or does it mean like do you, or something like that? But yeah, because I always hear people say a lot to Drummer, especially Ashford used to always go like "ke" to Drummer, or like, I think it must mean you or something. Yeah, then we still don't know who abducted Monica. Monica just been kidnapped out of nowhere because she was becoming a little too nosy. And she was like, I know who's after the proto-molecule right now. So, yeah. Monica got kidnapped, put into a container, nearly lost her life. This is what happens when you become too curious about certain things. You mess with the bull and you get the horns. Or something like that. Is it like you poke at the bull or you mess with the bull? Something like that. I can't remember the little quote. And then, yeah, we got Bobby and Alex. They're busy trying to figure out who's like who's involved in this whole little black market thing they got going on at the moment. I think it's like the black market selling, like someone selling goods to Marco. They don't know that Marco's involved yet, but they're trying to figure out who all is involved with the selling of goods from Mars. At the moment, it seems like Mars has got all the best technology, because why are they not buying stuff from Earth? They're buying from Mars. I think someone did mention way in the beginning in season 1, like that Mars had all the best technology, and whereas Earth has got, like, I think, is it water, the best supply of water or something like that. But yeah, so that's the question. We want to know who's all involved. I think the guy that Alex went to go talk to, I think Bobby might be right that that dude is dirty, because the fact that he told that girl, like, keep an eye on Alex, see why he's here, kind of says it all. Because yeah, he kind of reminded me of Mercury there for a minute, because Mercury was like always paranoid like that. Who else we got? Yeah, Holden and Fred Johnson. Looks like everyone's kind of paired up with somebody. You got you got Amos and Charles and Eric, and then you got Bobby and Alex. Now you got Holden and Fred. They're well, basically trying to discover what's going on with this whole who's after the proto-molecule thing and who kidnapped Monica and such. So, and yeah, unfortunately, Holden has to work with Fred. Now, if Fred can keep doing good by Holden, hopefully he can win himself back into my good books again, because I still don't like Fred. Fred Johnson is like my least favorite character, so Fred better make up in this season for everything that I don't like about him. And then we had that Xerxes lesson. I know Xerxes was like the guy who overthrew the Spartans and all that, and he did so much more. But I only know about this because of the movie 300. I never knew Xerxes was that powerful. Like, even the little quotes that he gave. That the guy on Mars, he was giving that whole lesson about Xerxes and how technology and everything developed because of that little one quote of his or something like that. I don't know if that guy sees him as Xerxes in some sort of way, but normally when there's like a lesson like this, it normally involves, like, it's kind of like foreshadowing almost. Like, who was it? Not Avasarala. Her husband, he taught something about Achilles and oh my goodness, I forgot the name now. But he spoke about Achilles, and yeah, we pretty much had, like, it was like a foreshadowing type thing, because I think Ulysses, because in a way we did hurt the proto-molecule, and in the end we found its weakness, and we shut down a whole planet with Miller. Miller was basically the arrow of Ulysses that shot through the Achilles tendon of the proto-molecule on Ilos. Was it Ilos? Or on Newterra. And he basically, like, yeah, cut off its life supply and, like, shut down the whole planet and such. But I still don't think that was the last of the proto-molecule that we've seen. So yeah, this Xerxes lesson was pretty interesting. And then we finally, well, I don't know if we met her before, but we met Ashanti. I don't think they would just introduce a character to us and then we won't see more of her. I think Ashanti is gonna play an important role into Avasarala talking to her husband again, because they left on bad terms. So I think, unless Ashanti has just gone to Earth now, but yeah, it was interesting to see. It's always interesting to see more family members of Avasarala. What happened to her little grandkid? Was it her grandkid or her son? Like, that we saw, like, way back when in the beginning of season 1. Like, I think it was like the first 2 episodes. Yeah. Because when she used to hang out with Aaron Wright a lot, you used to see her, like, kid or grandkid or something like that. But yeah, that was the Expanse season 5 episode 2. And I'm curious to seeing what happens in episode 3. I want to know who Amos wants to talk to. Why does he need Chrissy's help to speak to this person? I like how he just calls Avasarala Chrissy. He doesn't even care. Like, she said, I'm a professional, don't call me Chrissy, and he's still calling her Chrissy. And you can see Amos is about the streets. Like, even when people try to talk to him some type of way, calling him old man and such, he's like, and what? I'm here. What you gonna do? And they just back off, because Amos is not one to mess with. Like I said, Amos don't need any weapons. Amos is the weapon. That's why Holden's always got him around. He's like the muscle. Like, and he knows how to handle himself. He's not just like some sort of side character who just ends up dying or something. Amos is that guy. So yeah, that's why Amos is my favorite character of the Expanse. Like of the men. Like of the females, it's definitely Bobby and Drummer. Then comes Naomi. But yeah, this was season 5, episode 2, Churn. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. That being said, we are out. I don't know why I ended that so weird, but yeah, bash smash.